Hello, Aries. It's Christy here with Abundant Healing and Wellness, and I'm so glad that you're here. So today has been a really amazing day. It is the 555 gateway. As you probably have heard since you follow tarot, you know about these things. So today what we're going to do, Aries, is we're going to ask our angels and our shamans what information they have for you in regards to your spiritual path. What kind of inspiration do you need right now? So that's what we're asking. Now, I've done about 5 readings so far, and each one has been different. So I'm not really quite sure which cards are going to call. The angels have been predominant. I was actually only going to do a three card spread. However, they ended up taking over the show. So, wow. No, we're going to put those back in. Let me give this a couple of good swishes here. Shuffle these bad boys. Yeah. A little bit better. There we go. Okay. They're very interesting. Oh, I like it. Okay, so Aries, here's what we have for you. Ooh. All right, here's what we have. Aries, we have Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Oh man, that's going to be hard for you. And I only say that because I'm a Taurus. And I know how hard it is to just be chill, right? Just be chill. And we have Shanti. I am the angel of peace, and I bring you a new tranquility and smoother roads ahead. I like it. We all could use a little bit of peace. I like that. All right, so this is good. You're grounded. You're doing well. So, angels, Yahweh, ancestors, I'm a hollow bone, a channel, a conduit to receive information to me, through me, to the collective for their highest good. What would you like for Aries to know for their spiritual path, please, angels? What would you like Aries to know about their spiritual path? Are you having some blockages? I'm thinking Cancer was having some blockages too. Oh. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Are you worried about your kids? Well, whatever's going on with your kiddos, they're fine. Maybe you're having some communication issues or something. Everybody's having communication issues right now. So maybe you're having communication issues. Let's see what else. They're really wanting to talk more about the underlying energies for the background. Spirits, could we please have some information for Aries in regards to their spiritual path? What would you like for them to know in regards to their spiritual path? All right. Let's do this another way, Aries. I feel like there's some blocks going on here. All right, spirits, ancestors, guides, could you please give any type of guidance for Aries for their highest good? Please, only love and light is allowed here. Ooh, we're going to have to switch decks. There's some serious blockage going on. Yeah, you're blocked. What's going on, Aries? Are you in your head? Aries, you have a message from Sonia. She says, I bring you a message from a deceased loved one. I am happy and at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. All right, Aries, you have a loved one that is here. And as you can see, this really fits perfectly with the being protected by angels, right? Your children here on earth and heaven. And you have an ancestor coming in. Hold on a second. I want you to take a look at this card. I want you to look at this beautiful angel. I hope that's clear enough for you to see her. Heavy, heavy. Oh, it says a couple things here, Aries. It says, Isabella, yes, it is a time, yes, the timing is right for a new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Maybe some of you aren't really taking a spiritual path. Let's see. Or maybe you are. Because we finally got the answer that I was waiting for. I think that they just wanted to give you these messages first because this feels really important to me. It feels like you've had some struggle here, and it feels like that there's some communication issues, and that maybe you're struggling and you're not believing in yourself. Maybe you're getting too much in your head. However, guess what? We're all going through a little bit of the dark night of the soul too. Just in case you're wondering, this energy's pulling stuff up, and we just had that crazy moon. That one knocked me down, and I meditate all the time. I was like very tired for like 3 days taking naps. I never take naps, so don't feel bad about that last moon. So we have Andriel. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon earth and all its inhabitants. You're a light worker, my darlings. What does that mean? It means you can heal people with your energy. If you are on a spiritual path, you are a healer. You're a light worker. You carry within you Christ consciousness. We all do, but you're a little bit more aware too. All right, so we're going to switch decks now, and we're going to go ahead and move on over to the Stephen Farmer power animal or spirit animal guides. And ancestors, shamans, Yahweh, we would like some real clarification and guidance for Aries for their highest good. Please, only love and light is allowed here. If they have any information in regards to their spiritual path, that would assist us. But we would just like overall guidance. Zebra, let your fears go and know that you are safe and protected at all times. The zebra spirit has come in. Interesting. I think like 2 or 3 out of like 5 have had that card. It's a very scary time. Especially when you start realizing you're living in a time that this world is not what you think it is. All right, let's see what else we have here for you. First and foremost, we see this one flying over. I love this card. It's a tiger, and it says you're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. Ah, goodness gracious. What do you got going on, Aries? Get out of your head. All right, it says chameleon. Stay in the background and adjust to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Okay, that's interesting. I think that they're wanting you to observe so that way you can develop your leadership skills. Because oftentimes these little situations and uncomfortable things that we go through are truly because they're for our growth and our highest good. And it's the opposite of what you would think. Like, a heartbreak actually really does open you to more love, when you would really think it's the opposite. So, that was just an example of the way the energies are not what you think they are always. So, ancestors, guides, what else do you have for Aries for their highest good? Please, only love and light. What else can we tell Aries today? Thank you, Spirit. The boar. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage. You will emerge victorious. So I'm not sure what you got going on there, Aries. However, if you face those problems head on, you feel like you're very much in your head and you're having your angels and guides come in here to support you, but I'm wondering if you're even seeing that you're supposed to be a leader. Let me ask them that. Ancestors, does Aries even notice they're supposed to be a leader, or they're being called to be a leader? Does Aries know they're to be a leader? I just feel like you're not, I feel like you're missing something. All right, let's see what that's all about. The Condor. You're immersed in the situation. Step back and see from a bigger picture. That's why they want you to be the chameleon. As I just said, maybe they want you to observe. That's exactly why. Because you're being called upon to be a leader. And so if you go in the background, you're going to see it from a different perspective. Hold on 1 second. I swear, I think I spend more time bending over during these card reads than anything. Okay, and yeah, that's what this is. They're wanting you to face your problems head on. Don't worry, you're just fine. You're supposed to be being a leader of some form. It says you're a light worker, so maybe you're going to be, if you're interested in spiritual healing or, Reiki or shamanism, maybe that's going to be your zeal. We've got the panda here that says, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and workplace. So this is very important because, this is my little altar. And I don't have my own space because I travel a lot. So this is very important because it's my little space where I can meditate and do my stuff. So then we have the humpback whale coming in here for you. And it says music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Now, I believe that is so true wholeheartedly. Want to add to that, though. What you give your body is much more, what am I trying to say here? How do I put this right? So when they say honor your temple, it doesn't just mean the food that you put in your body. It means the music that you listen to, the content that you read, the people that you expose yourself to. So when it comes to the music, make sure that you're choosing something that's going to be mentally stimulating in a positive fashion instead of encouraging more confusion and anger and rage. So if you are curious about what type of music would be good for you, it would be something like, it literally says right here, playing an instrument, okay, listening to instrumentals, classical music. That would be a very good one for you, for sure. And we're going to go ahead and pull a couple fairy cards for you. So you have some possibilities of some gifts there. Being a light worker, you're going to be intuitive. You're going to be aware. Fairies, we would like some information, please, for Aries' highest good. And they'd like some fun, too. We need to give some fun. So classical music, that's very, very good. Wow. That's very good for your soul. Reiki is very good, too. All right, let's see what we have for you. Oh, the moon secrets. Moon secrets. The moon secrets. So the moon brings up emotions. Moon secrets. This is about people keeping secrets or people telling, this is about you keeping secrets or someone else keeping secrets. I'm wondering if something is about to surface here in a situation. Let's see what else we have here. The human myth. The human myth. This is all about the connection between fairy and human. Okay, so the humans stopped believing in the fairies, and so they don't respect them anymore, and they stopped believing in their magic, okay? And the fairies have come in to lift your heart. They want you to do something whimsical and magical so that you believe in the reality of the connection between fairy and human world. I don't know if you've heard the story of the Castle Von Dugan. It's the story of the fairy princess who fell in love with the human. It's quite a sad story. The fairy king only let her stay with him for 9 months. However, the fairies have a lot of whimsy and magic, and they're very good for your soul. You know, the whimsy and magic of a child's heart is where the healing begins. Green fairy, got it. They want you to go into nature. See how beautiful this fairy is? Like, just in the raw, as she was born. Nude. They want you to connect with nature with the green fairy. I like that one. Okay, they're asking me to pull 2 more for you. I thought that was going to be our last one. Are we doing a lesson? No? Well, they decided on 3. I guess they need you to have a little bit more reassurance. All right, too much wine. Too much wine. This is all about partying too much indulgence. Obviously, you can see the wine on there. That could be, though, not just alcohol. It's overindulgence. Overindulgence in things like alcohol, drugs, overeating, pornography, things that are not healthy for you. Working too much, overindulgence. So check with yourself and see which areas you're overindulging too much in a bad way. Like too much work, those kind of things. And then we have believe. They want you to believe in your beautiful self. Believe in your magic. And we got one final one from the fairies. The hummingbird spirit. This is total transformation and rebirthing. Total transformation and rebirthing. All right, we're going to pull. They're very active. Just so you know, in case you see me looking away, it's because they're talking to me. All right, the shamans wanted to come in and pull another card for you, Aries. Shamans, what else did you want for Aries to know in regards to this, possibly the overindulgence? What do you want Aries to know about the overindulgence? You're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. If you're overindulging in something, you're going to be too distracted to notice things. Pay attention. I don't know what it is that you're overindulging in. Whoa. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Absolutely. Meditation can't hurt, that's for sure. And I'll tell you what, if I just was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and I was talking about my spiritual path, and every time something got confusing, I would go further into a meditation. Like, I would literally just, I can't deal with this, I'm going to go meditate. And the funny thing is the more I meditated, the easier life got. And so I realized that if people stressed me out and they were rude and disrespectful to me, and of course I had to stand up for myself, but the best thing for me to do for myself was to go and meditate. So I told my friend, I said, hey, if you don't like somebody, you know how to get rid of them? Meditate. They'll vibrate away. I'm so sorry. I could not help myself on that one. That's just too funny. I just say that because I've seen it happen repeatedly in my life for the last 4 years. All right. So what I pulled for you, Aries, is one of the Raphael Kushner's 50 Ways to Stay in the Present Moment. The reason why I do these is because I feel that it's very important for us to have lessons. And if we stay on top of our game and we're continually maintaining it. If you have a car, you're going to put good oil and stuff into your car, right? If you have a house, you're going to take care of the house. So these things are good for your mind, and it makes you grow and evolve, and that's what we're here for, is to grow and evolve, right? I actually am coming to a time where I'm feeling pretty excited about, because I've been spiritual my whole life, and people were like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And now I finally feel like people are understanding me, so it's super cool. So your card here is, this is why I pulled these cards, Aries. Will you surrender a story? Will you surrender a story? You ready for this one? I think this is going to sting, especially if you're in fear and ego. So hold on to your hat. Let's see what this says. I believe that we could get through this one. Okay, will you surrender a story? We tell ourselves stories all the time. I have to fight for everything I get. No one really loves me. Such interpretations of reality can't possibly be verified, yet they keep us from accepting other, more positive possibilities. Told you this one was going to sting. Surrendering a story, therefore, is like freeing breeze. With that in mind, think about an important aspect of your life that you routinely view through a filter of a story. Try surrendering that story for just a day. Discover how you feel when you unburden yourself from this story's constraints. If you truly do feel better, consider surrendering the story for good. Example, this is like all about you telling yourself false truths. So let's start with the simple one, the one they pointed out with. Nobody loves me, or that I'm worthless. Now, that can't be validated, nor is it true. However, nobody loves me. Let's point to that one. So I want you to take a minute and think to yourself, have you ever said that to yourself? I know that you have at some point. That wasn't true, right? So maybe there's something within yourself, like somebody told you that you were stupid. So now you believe you're stupid. Maybe that's a story that you can relinquish. I did that 2 years ago. I'd been told I was stupid my whole life, and I believed it until 2 years ago. And so I released that story. So whatever is holding you back from becoming the best you, whatever story or BS that somebody shoved into your head, please, I beg of you, release that story. It'll be for your own good. I feel like the angels want to leave you with something. That was a really hard read. It was good, but it was like really in your face. But I don't know, maybe you like that, Aries. I do. I like it in my face. I know some Aries, though, that don't. It depends upon your ego. Oh, yeah. This is a good one. Maya. Schooling, study, and education can help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Okay, now I want to come back here because where's that card? Here it is. This is what we're getting right back to here. Your life purpose. That was a lot of information to get those cards finally together, huh? The first one and the last one almost. So, yeah, it's time for you, if you are on a spiritual path, to get to studying. So, Aries, I'm sending you much love and light. As it is above, is below. Take care of yourselves. This is Christy from Abundant Healing and Wellness, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye, guys.